Citizens and frothing masses, we return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 6th, blah blah blah. It is September, I think it's 15th, 16th, I don't know. I might just give up on saying the date, and you can just see the date on the freaking title of the video, and that should be good enough for you. Because I can't seem to keep track of the days of my life. I've just been feeling like just doing the daily challenge lately. Not really getting weird with Spelunky. I know that's like a favorite of you guys's, but I just don't feel like going out of the normal old beaten path of just doing a daily challenge. Just been feeling just by doing this over and over and over. There's a lot of gems here. I realized that I could ghost them, but it's just too damn much work. Okay, alright, okay. Confluence of monsters here that wanted to chew on my face, but thankfully I was super skillful and avoided damage in all instances. Absolutely all instances. I would like to use the spider to trigger that arrow trap down there. Let's do this. Let's do some amazing hopping around here, and that should do it. There you go. Oh man, good planning ahead. Good deal. There could be something valuable back there, but there's just an innocent person, so obviously there's not going to be spending any resources getting to her dumbass, and we're simply going to leave. I was hoping for some kind of crate. There's absolutely nothing. I have made absolutely certain that my recording software is set up properly, and now you should be able to hear all the nice, cool effects of Spelunky that we have come to know and love. I completely spaced that. I could have, what I should have done is, you know, I have all of this Spelunky soundtrack at my disposal, so I really should have put some background music throughout the video. I simply didn't think about it. It would have been the way to get away with the whole, you know, didn't record sound from the game. And it wasn't laziness. If I had actually thought about it, I would have done it. Just add the Spelunky music tracks to the background, you know, appropriately. Caves, jungle, and all that good stuff. I mean, I wouldn't have gone like super crazy with it. I wouldn't have done like a separate track per level or anything, but it would have been nice to just have it in the background. It was a poor... Oh, wow. This man is selling his own death. Poor bastard doesn't even know yet that Paco Spelunky is coming. He's coming with ill intent to absolutely destroy him forever and ever to the end of time. Climbing gloves and the jetpack and the compass, and we get a vault here. Problem though, a vault without bombs. That is the weakness of this particular seed. And we're going to go balls to the wall if this, because I have 3 bombs. I mean, if I am left with just one, it would be okay-ish. I would rather do something like this, risk it, see if the boulder opens the way to the vault. That's not gonna happen, is it? It's just going to roll forward. Kinda sucks. I could restart it, but that would take yet another bomb, and that would be dumb. That goes there. So I am left with the unsavory option. Jeez. Of using 2 bombs from the top, then stomping him. And that is like, it's not super risky, but what needs to happen first is I cannot go down there until it's ghosted, because otherwise I run the risk of picking up all the gems. So there, you know, this is the daily challenge. We take all the risks always, all the time, especially for a vault. If it were like a couple gems, I of course wouldn't do it. That's what I'm afraid of, that he will get stuck jumping over there, and that will make everything that much harder. But you know, in theory, on average, this is a low risk proposition. The theory is to throw myself in there, stump his head, grab him, throw him up, grab a shotgun, and then hopefully have enough time to escape. But for now, though, we're going to ghost the vault, and I just need to stand here. In theory, it should work out to my favor. If it doesn't, well, it was a good strategy. It was what needed to happen, basically. And there is another way of doing it, maybe throwing a corpse at him, maybe start throwing items down there until he is, you know, a little bit damaged. That'll take forever, though. It could be a way to take his shotgun away, but I think it's actually more risky to do it like that. I do have a shotgun already. It is more risky to do it like that, as opposed to just going down there. That was a great stomp. Okay, he's just getting stuck down there. This is going to take forever if I don't go down there and start shooting him. Okay, well, the ghost is a little close, so let's give it some wide berth. This is going to take forever because I have no spike shoes, so I would, you know, that it's the low risk proposition though. But if you're doing enough, you are increasing the risk by perhaps not landing on his head at one point, and then he punches you and destroys Uranus. And I would rather that didn't happen because I'm very fond of that dwarf planet. So no, that's actually Pluto. The Uranus is a real planet. That's how big it is. You're freaking Uranus. Anyway, Uranus jokes, very 80s. I hope that you appreciate this throwback to when that joke was actually new and exciting. I don't even know when do you guys think that joke ever got started? When the planet first got named in 1912, back then, that's when Uranus was first discovered. You can fact check me if you like. This is a completely 100% true assertion. Whoa, that was a pretty good one. I mean, this is doable. There you go. Excellent. You just gotta time it right, I guess. Alrighty, so this man is dead. I'm feeling pretty good about myself and about all the sequence of events that just happened. And I am happy to carry on with my life. I'm not so happy to see this. No way to access that crate over there, but there was another crate at the other end of that. Ooh, we get awesome paste and a few gems to ghost. Perhaps there's going to be an explosion going on later with all these spots, so I'm not going to trigger them. And I am sorry, Jake, but you know, I don't give a crap about your life. I would rather just kill the shopkeeper behind you. I have used you as a decoy. Shopkeeper using you as a meat shield. He didn't realize that he didn't give a crap about kidnap victims. Let's get that there. He's already triggered somehow. Something destroyed this. Probably something that was maybe a snake. You know, that sounds about likely. And we still, of course, have one other shopkeeper to deal with. I'm very much hoping that this will be bombs. But we already got bombs. The web gun is just far too powerful too much power for me to handle properly. So let's drop this snake into the spikes. How often, by the way, do you get to see a snake dropped into spikes? It's not very often. So that treat from me to you right there. Very, very uncommon situation. Throwing a snake into spikes. Alright, trigger this. And we have 4 bombs. I don't think that is a good deal to be using bombs to explode pots. It makes no sense to me, so might as well just destroy them. There was something over here. Did I want it though? Now we have 4 bombs and they're sticky. I think it pays to put a bomb right there. Careful with the rock. Because there's a crate, and the crate could contain fantastic riches. Yes, indeed. That was awesome. Alright, that ruby though, that ruby is just going to stay there. In fact, it's just going to go into my pocket because the ghost needs to come from this side. Actually, yeah, that was questionable. That move was questionable. Only have 30 seconds to get to deal with the ghost. Kill this bat. The shopkeeper is easy to kill here. Don't go over there because overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Alrighty. Oh shit, we need the ghost at some point. I guess we're going to use it to get this emerald, this sapphire, because the 2 gems up there that came out of the spider's belly, they are very, very easy to ghost actually. I didn't need the ghost to come from one specific side to get that done, so let's get that taken care of. I'm going to travel all the way over here. These arrow traps are really making me nervous. I know I've triggered all of them except that one right there in the corner, but they just still make me have a small jolt of unease when I come across them. It's just upsetting, man. Upsetting sight. I've died far too many times to them. Alrighty, we're done here. Everything's been triggered. Don't really care about grabbing the chump change in the little field corners over there. So, in the diamond, oh yeah, so far going pretty well. Kind of on the low end of how much money these mines contain, but you know, I have a freaking jetpack. That makes for a fantastic boon. Man, the shopkeepers have been pissed off yet again. Perhaps we have a hired hand doing some stupid ass shenanigans. There's no real reason to. I guess we're ghosting that. I guess since we have a jetpack, we're going to be ghosting like pros. And I'm happy to report. I don't know if this is a permanent improvement on my health. That cough seems to be, you know, it's not gone. That seems to have calmed down a lot. Holy shit. Holy crap, amazing. Amazing super spider. It cannot rest. It will not. Whoa. Beautiful cobweb. What's I saying? Yes, the cough has seems to have given me a little bit of a respite at last. We want to be in there. And I think it's worth the bomb. Of course, we have now plenty of bombs. Used to be bad. Now it's not so bad. So is that ruby worth spending a bomb to be able to ghost? Not really. I'm just going to do that. And okay, I guess we'll do that and whatever. I think that gem actually came out of the pot, not out of the chest, which is kind of weird. But hey, it's money. Let's grab this crate. We get more bombs. Fantastic. Is there something of value up there that I want to risk my life for? No. That emerald does seem to be very much ghostable. I would need the ghost to come exactly from that corner. And it's doable. I don't think that it's not. This man is just killing himself. He's quite the moron, so I am going to just continue expecting him to do exactly that. We're going to risk that, putting a bomb there and hoping for me to have the presence of mind to come all the way back to ghost that before anything else can happen. This man. There you go. Gotta work in my timing a little bit, so that's why I went quiet. Gotta be absolutely certain that shot is going exactly where it needs to be. Otherwise, I will die. Let's get these. Yeah, awesome. And the emerald at the top, I think I'm going to pass on it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can, in fact, go around quickly enough for this to happen. So let's see if we can make it happen. The thing is, I don't think I can reach that area at any point. So it's not going to happen, I don't think. That emerald is just going to get completely forgotten forever. I guess I'll just pick it up. It's not even worth picking up, honestly. But I will grab this one. Good stuff. But we get some early ghosting. That's in, you know, with the jetpack at the very beginning, we want to be pretty damn diligent on all of the ghosting that we do. We get these two sapphires over here, like this. In fact, wasn't there something at the top here? Might as well go for it. Okay. Let's well go for it. It's just a few pots. There's nothing. But we got a little bit of money. There's nothing to be gained here. Okay, we got the two sapphires. No, we still have not ghosted it. I thought that I had, but no, I have not. All of the things that I want to do, they all overlap in my brain. I cannot keep track of all the awesome things that need to happen before this level is over. And it's basically just passing this ghost all over the gems. Been working on how to make money, Spelunky 101. And it's not, you know, I've held it off for the longest time, and I have not really felt like the need, the excitement for it. For years it's in my mind, but it's like, you know what? Every freaking daily challenge I do is exactly that, isn't it? I repeat, you know, the steps every single time. So if you want to know how to make money in Spelunky, I'm not saying this is like the very most amazing and most all-encompassing tutorial you'll ever get, but damn it, I'm pretty damn thorough in all my money-making practices and explaining what I'm doing every single time. For the Spelunky 101 on how to make money to be kind of needless. It's just a matter of, you know, sprucing it up with all the entertaining things that I could put in there. But lately I've felt like, you know what, I'm gonna do it So I've been working on it. It takes a long time. Spelunky 101 is a very heavily edited thing that it takes me forever to put together, so it's not going to be coming out anytime soon. But, you know, it's coming. It's a good thing. I didn't mean to, like, make any kind of announcement or anything. It's just a thing that happened to come into my brain. And I'm telling you about it. It's what happens in the Daily Challenge and in my commentary in general. I'll just blab whatever comes into my head, regardless of the value that it may carry for your person. I'm going to see if we can use an explosion from that orange frog. I didn't use it correctly though. I just didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to pick it up and have a horrible ordeal in my hands again. Got myself killed trying to do that one time pretty recently. Whoa, thought that it was dead, but it's not. Pretty recently. It was quite a humiliating thing to be grabbing a frog because I needed it to get to the black market. That's right. I forget exactly how long ago it was. It was pretty recent. We're going to liberate this guy right now. Why the hell not? Yeah, it was a bad ordeal. See if we can shoot him as he goes down. Oh, that was a little too early. Too bad. It would have been entertaining to if he was like a flying plate of target practice. Only he is living and breathing and enjoying fantastic death at our hands. Okay, Mr. Shopkeeper, you don't seem like a terribly difficult thing to deal with. Now you're out of there. I did not mean to drop my shotgun. Come on, dude. You are being a little difficult to me now. Ooh, okay. Now his shotgun is out of the picture, which makes me a little wary still, because he can't really get out of there. I mean, he can get out of there, it's just kind of funky. Wonder what happened to the other one's still alive. The other one's still alive and kicking, being a pain in my asshole, so... hard things to deal with. I think the strategy here is simply do what I was doing. Stand down there. Careful though, he might have come out. Alright. Stand down here and just shoot randomly until these bullets fall into the faces of my enemies. I think something that I do in my regular life, everyday life. How are you still alive? That's amazing. All these shots going your way. Somehow you avoided every single one of them. Or perhaps most of them. Okay, now he's dead. There's a lot of shopkeepers. It is a shame that there's no Kali Altar around here. But anyway, we are now able to go to all this junk. This is all the stuff from the vault. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to come anywhere near it until it's ghosted. And it should all be done in somewhat one pass. Not really. It's going to be a two-pass thing. Or not. We can do something like this maybe. There you go. And then this ruby right here. Here, have a frog. The ghost appreciates it when you feed it small niblets of food. It goes a little bit slower because he has to chew on it. It's a 100% factual assertion that I just made, and I'm taking tips from the Trump campaign. You see. Anyway, let's get all this money. Shots being fired. I am just so controversial. And get these ghosted. I'm a controversial guy. I mean, I have all these unpopular opinions. Hitler wasn't so bad of a guy. He did a lot of useful things. Slavery has a point. I'm now just basically quoting friend Louis C.K. So let's just stop doing that. Let's stop doing that, aping somebody else's jokes. I mean, who the hell do you think I am, Dane Cook? Zing! Anyway, let's just get this done, please. Oops, I meant to grab that. But instead I'm just going to go all the way at the bottom. And then I'm going to... Man, this is such a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. And it didn't go badly, so I'm all good. It really wasn't bad thanks to all the little creatures helping me. Triggering that. But we have that nice idol over here that I completely forgot about, by the way. I'd only... Ooh. I only remember it simply by seeing it when I was fleeing from the ghost. But we're basically done. I don't think there's anything to begin by going in there. I do think... Holy shit, man, this is a bad idea. I should perhaps make my way in there because there's not been any black market blinks. But I think I've gone close enough for me to know that there's no black market in there. So we're just going to grab a shotgun. If I can find it. There's one over here. I know it exists. Alrighty. Now, continue on to the next level. Hoping for that black market to show up and not just screw myself out of it is very, very unlikely. But it might have happened? I don't know. Very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. I think I was thorough enough. There's maybe a 1% chance that I missed it. But that 1% chance is generous and negligible. So we're just going to continue on as if nothing has been lost. Because in all likelihood, nothing has been lost. Alright, we'll get a plant here. I will not have to deal with it. I am glad that this frog has dealt with the tiki trap. Nothing really of value down there. I really don't like leaving areas unexplored though. We're just going to go down. Trying to whip that pile of gold to get the double pickup. You can grab it twice. Just moving on with my life, I guess. This guy is going to get tiki trapped eventually. This is such a shitty level. It's just awful. It's the worst. Absolute worst. You're worse than Hitler. Let's see. Nothing up there, but I think that is a good idea to put a bomb here. I think that's poorly placed and he's not going to give me my gem. It did. Okay, good. Might as well kill this man because he is defenseless on the floor. That is... I know that is when you want to kill your enemies, when they're defenseless and with no chance of fighting back. So we'll do that, get a little bit of extra money. And okay, we have basically ascertained that there is no black market here. So we can rescue this moron. And I could rescue this moron. It would be a nice thing to have. But instead I'm going to watch him walk into the mouth of a plant and get eaten alive. That was entertaining, I think. That was awesome. That was a good expenditure of my time and effort. I'm going to put a bomb here. I'm very disappointed that this man is not yet dead. Ha! That's awesome. Oh, the amazing lethal emerald on the head. Just always be careful. Always look up. There could be an emerald falling on your head. That will ruin your day. Alright, so we want the money that's behind this fool, which makes it a little difficult to get it. Let's just get the ghost from this side. There really could not be a black market anywhere around here. Thing is, if you put a bomb here, you can get access to a sapphire. Oh, that was a poor placement. A sapphire and... Oh, get it, yeah. And an emerald. So, it was a good investment. And now we're going to get these and the guy down there. Almost botched it, but it should be okay. Good. And now the rubies. And we're almost done. Then we'll get another ruby behind the tiki traps over there. I might use a rope to get that ruby over there. I don't think it's a bad idea, especially since my usage of ropes will be pretty damn minimal. Very, very situational usage of ropes from here on out. Only basically just be to maybe get my fuel back and maybe kill something that is exactly above me. Huh. Alright, that was fruitless, and I am a little upset about it. Alrighty. Oh man, let's feed another frog. There. That will slow down the ghost a little bit. I think I missed, that's why it didn't slow down. Alrighty, let's get this emerald. And we'll get all the stuff at the bottom. Paco Spelunky is ever so excited to get all this money. Pretty damn, I would say by now, slightly above average, the kind of money that we've gotten. My usual way to know if I am above average or not is, do I end up with more than 700,000 in the mothership? If the answer is yes, then I'm doing above average. If the answer is no, well, I'm not doing so great. The seed was not awesome. Oh man, I should have gone for that diamond over there. Let's get this over here. There was quite a few in there. I think it was either 2 or even 3. Okay, I should have time for this. The magical, permanently flying boomerang is now making an active appearance here. It's pretty awesome. I didn't know that happened. Apparently, it just doesn't collapse until it hits a vertical wall. I thought that it would. upon hitting any wall. But no, apparently it's only stops flying once it hits a vertical wall. Did not know that. Amazing. 3 years of playing this game. Did not know that happened. Spelunky keeps surprising me with its weird interactions. I would like to get a shotgun, and that is why I'm sticking around here. I dropped it at some point to do something. Hell if I remember where the hell I left it. You guys remember? Let me know in the comments, because that way I can travel back in time. What the hell did I do with it? Oh jeez, what a fool. It's not here. Probably it's behind the shopkeeper at the bottom, right? Where all the gems were at. Let's go over there. I mean, there should be 2 in this level somewhere. There ought to be 1 here. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, moving on. The black market can only be in this particular level. I'm a little weirded out that it has not made its act of appearance. Always makes me a little... Oh, shit. This is bad. Always makes me a little nervous. Not having the black market early. Dark level with black market combination is kind of bad. Hopefully we can light up enough torches for it not to be an issue. Kill all the bats. Bats my nemesis. We don't like that fish, so we want to destroy it. Get my torch back up and light it up. Basically the strategy right now is light up every torch, then go back for the shotgun. Should light up the level nicely. Sometimes though, the torches just don't want to show up, and you're gonna have a real bad time seeing where the hell you're going. Another use for situational ropes will be getting rid of monkeys, such as doing that. Oh, shopkeeper dead. That's fantastic. I believe I'm going to use a rope to go down there, get my torch back. Watch this man getting impaled for a second time. So, he got ticket trapped and subsequently he jumped into the spikes. He was not the smartest guy. That works for my advantage though. You're still alive, so I will rather destroy you. There you go. Black market. It is straight above me. I hate this. I absolutely hate it. That ticket trap over there is going to be a nightmare. It will be lovely. Yeah, we're going to do it like this, so that way I'll also have a tunnel to come back here. Is there ghostable stuff? I didn't even see jack shit. Ooh. I can get both the emerald and the crate if I do that. Yeah. Ropes is cool. I was kind of running low, so it's fine. Ah, man. I think we want to put a bomb here. Because it's not just the emerald, it's also getting access to that whole area, which also gives me this emerald right here. Which is fine. We got 20 seconds. Ghosting in a dark level is always kind of a dangerous thing to do. I don't recommend it. But I am quite the greedy motherfucker, so I'm going to do it. I think the priority should be this emerald right here. The ghost. Because everything else is easily gettable. That emerald, though, is a little complicated. So we're going to go all the way to the other side. Going the wrong way. Go over here. And stand right here. And the aim here is to leave with a shotgun. Since there was a shopkeeper down there and we used the rope to get to the spike pit, it shouldn't be dangerous at all. Oh boy, I'm kind of trapping myself. Shouldn't be dangerous at all to... Actually, we want to go above. To go down there and grab the shotgun that is at the bottom instead of grabbing the one that is at the very beginning. Which would mean having to navigate the entirety of the level without a torch in my hands. Which, without a awesome pair of glasses to see a little bit better in the darkness, it's a dangerous thing to do. Especially with all the ticket traps floating around, all the spike pits. It's only one spike pit, but damn, it's a big one. I don't want to go in there, so hopefully this is all work out for the better. Not a whole lot of ghosting done here, but it was a sizable chunk of money. Damn it, I could buy a freaking fancy car with it. Alrighty, so we're going to grab all the gems that we have left behind, which I don't think there's any, but just in case. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Basically what we're doing is getting the ghost away from my butt. That is all that we're doing here, and then I'll have time to grab everything else, included the shotgun at the bottom of the spike pit. That suicidal dumbass shopkeeper made the mistake of dropping. Yep. The rope that I used earlier was my demise. What happened there? It looked like a complete clusterfuck of stupidity. But what happened there was me doing a small jump, throwing the torch down. Then, because I would have used the jetpack, by pressing down the down arrow, I held onto the rope, which is something I didn't want to do. I held onto the jetpack. I used the jetpack like I normally would have done, and that made me jump off the rope, which made me get into that amazing bout of panic that you had the pleasure of listening to. And after that, man, this seat looked pretty damn badass. Look at that. And after that, it was just all panic and trying to fly away, but I still had my down arrow pressed, which made me hold on to the rope yet again, and that made me, instead of flying up, just keep going down into the spike pit until I got myself impaled. So that was one of the most pathetic and shameful ways that I've died in quite a while, and it's been quite the string of idiocy and pathetic bullshit that just gets me killed. It was not the dark level, it was not the ghost, it was nothing other than my own stupidity and my inability to have the snap judgment of, wait a minute, I held onto the rope. All I need to do is simply stop moving. I didn't do that. Instead, I just panicked, and that was the result. I hope that you enjoyed that amazing death. I'm so fond of it. It's so great. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, I think I'm just gonna go get drunk and pass out.